presentation of the NBA Live. Greg, we've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. On the wing, Turner. Lillard against Siakam. Pass to Nesmith. Screen by Siakam. 5 to shoot. Nesmith, the pass to Walker. Siakam banked in off the glass.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now here's Lillard. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Giannis throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. He has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. Lillard from outside. Here's Giannis. The wide open look here for Lopez. No good with the triple. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now here's Nesmith. By Lillard. Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Damian Lillard, good for the 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Nesmith. Outside Turner. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now, here's Lillard. Nesmith covering.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
So tough to contain the length of Giannis. When he takes those strides, he's going to make you foul.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Out to Turner, to the left side wing. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. We've got 1:48 left in the first. And it's in there. 8 points for Giannis.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Shot to stop the run. Out to Turner. Out to the right wing. Siakam, a screen on Lillard. And here is Nesmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard finds Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. The tray. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Halliburton passes to Walker. Jackson against Halliburton. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent, a great mind.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Driving inside. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Siakam. And Giannis gets it to go.
And Giannis throwing his body in there and gets rewarded.
Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. For 3, Siakam. Turner looking around. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And I hope it didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Prince in the post. He's covered by Halliburton. Prince kicks to Lopez. No good on the triple. Indiana trailing here. Turner inside. Working on Prince. The shot by Turner no good. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Siakam for 3. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lillard. Halliburton with the steal. All alone. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton doing it all. A little two-way action here.
Looking to end his cold spell. Kick out to Giannis. Prince with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Prince misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And now a 4-point Pacer lead. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Lopez finds Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 8.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Siakam outside. Shoots the 3, and stolen by Prince. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Turner for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. 8 points for him. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Halliburton against Jackson. Takes it out to Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Lillard. .133 left here in the second.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Giannis dunks it down.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper, you like that kind of flow from him.
Turner for 3. It's all about Antetokounmpo for the finish. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Back to Nesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. On the wing, Jackson. Nesmith covering. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And of everything, he's doing well. It's his score. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. They'll be topping out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepherd in at the 1. That's the Pacers' 5. Kuzma kicks to Trent. Portis sets the pick for Trent. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here from downtown. And Bobby Portis hits from deep. 3. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Bryant, it's a wide open look. Sims with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
Bucks leading by 8. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Kuzma against Mathurin. Pass to Nemo. Screen by Bryant. A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's stolen by Shepherd. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Shepherd's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Bryant. Pacers trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Portis sets the pick for Connaughton. Portis in the post. Toppin covering. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Outside Bryant. Back to Mathurin. 5 to shoot. This one for 3. 3-pointer. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Connaughton. No good from outside. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Toppin up top, defended by Portis.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Portis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Portis has got 12 in the game.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Bryant passes to Shepherd. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Sims has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Toppin. Bryant against Connaughton. And Bryant kicks to Toppin. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Trent. Tight defense on him. And an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
Shot. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the threesome. Pass to Nesmith. Turner with it. He's picked up by Lopez. For three, Siakam. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Giannis a screen on Halliburton. And it's Lillard missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the inside. And Neesmith with the slam.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Halliburton against Lillard, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the middle, and stolen by Lillard. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Jackson finds Prince. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Indiana. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo up top. Back to Lillard. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The kick out to Walker. Over to the left wing. To the paint. That one's not going to go. Prince with the defensive effort. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And so the coach's challenge here comes.
First team foul. 2 shots.
The time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. Offline with his 3.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Pass to Giannis. Lillard against Halliburton. And the basket by
Damian
Lillard.
Lillard.
And the Bucks lead by 9. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
Tua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the small forward position. Towns for 3. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. And this will be fun.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Halliburton with the steal. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
It's stolen by Halliburton. About a minute into this first quarter. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by New York. And the bucket is good. Halliburton's got 8.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Brunson. Chalk up 2 there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by New York on the other end. Driving inside. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a fluidity to that drive, but there's also a toughness to finish through contact.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Brunson out to Bridges. Halliburton against Brunson. Towns a screen on Halliburton. And Brunson, here we go. Achua for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 3. Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. And then Turner with the dunk.
Such a long, gifted athlete. A tremendous rim run by Miles Turner. Nicely done getting out in transition.
Brunson passes to Towns. Out to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Bridges finds Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Halliburton against Brunson. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
They get it again. Kicks it out, Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Achua with a screen. And Bridges good for 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton looking for an opening. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. Brunson with it. Picked up by Nesmith. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Brunson. Buries it down low. Brunson's got 6.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Brunson.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson.
Both free throws good from Brunson. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Basket counts. 18 points for him.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. An insane. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Shot clock at 6. Brunson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Halliburton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Back to Turner. Shot from the wing. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Nesmith on the wing. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Turner. It's good on the putback. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Siakam against Brunson. Ooh, ripped away. And here come the Pacers again. Indiana with the fast break. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Brunson misses. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Halliburton punching in. Pass to Turner. And here's Nesmith. Three-pointer. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Shot to stop the run. And Brunson with the lay-in. Brunson's got 10 points in the game. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Pacers leading by 15. Drives to the hoop. The shake. And he lays it in. Halliburton's got 29.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Here's Brunson. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The two things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain. Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And the shot's good. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The shot, no good. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson looks it over. Rejected by Siakam.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam send it back.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's Turner. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Mitchell Robinson. DeLon Wright is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Cordy in at the 4-man position. Bryant, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Indiana leading by 20. Pass to Nembhard. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Wright with a steal. There's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Inside, here's Matherin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Shot's good by Matherin.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best, driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Now here's Hart. The D's right on him. From behind the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. Indiana leading by 21. To 3, Matherin. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Oh, it's stolen. And now the Knicks on the break. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Pacers on D. Right, the open look. They grab their own miss. And a big finish by Robinson.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Outside Matherin. He buries it from 3. Matherin's got 7 points for the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Matherin. Robinson with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
He's at 40, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Mitchell Robinson brings a level of toughness on a nightly basis. Love getting inside and seeing him invite the contact.
Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Hart from long range. Here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Toppin outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Toppin's got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Screen by Robinson. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by Hart.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Toppin passes to Matherin. Toppin, a screen on Tucker. Here's Shepard. Just 4 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Hart can't hit. Pacers leading by 23. And here's Toppin from the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
And they recover it. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Indiana ahead, running away with it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Nesmith's shot is off. Now here's Brunson. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Halliburton. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Halliburton against Brunson. Now here's Halliburton. He's closely guarded. And down it goes. 2 points.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Towns, left side. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. From deep. The offensive rebound. Achua with the dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Three-pointer, Halliburton on target from range. Halliburton's got 36 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Halliburton outside.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson, really making it hard on his man to try to score.
Fires for three. And the Knicks, another three.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Brunson, rejected by Siakam. And Walker, here we go, to the inside. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. Nesmith's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The Knicks keep it alive. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Bridges. Towns on a screen. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now Siakam. Takes a three. And Nesmith, good for three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Hits the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 39.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Tyrese Halliburton.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
There's a screen by Turner. Clock is at 3. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Brunson. What a terrific move that is. Brunson's got 31 points. Now the Pacers with it. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Now Halliburton.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The three ball. Halliburton misses. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Fires away from way up. And it goes!
Oh my, wow!
Count it!
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
And so it's the Pacers. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaFour.
And thanks for joining. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Mikal Bridges. Achua is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Now both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Outside for Jackson. With the drive. Knicks with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Towns a screen on Jackson. Here's Achua. They get it again. On the wing, Bridges. His three-pointers off the mark. We play just over a minute here in the first. On deep, Prince. The shot comes out.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Towns. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Now here's Towns after the miss from Damian Lillard. Towns, a screen on Prince. Brunson kicks to Towns. Clock at 6. Brunson, right side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Lillard left side. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Towns is doubled. The kick out to Anunoby. Sinks the triple.
What an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Giannis, a screen on Brunson. Nobody near Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
And stolen by Prince. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Knocked loose. Kicks it out to Lillard. Brunson against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Achua. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Giannis gets it to go.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Lillard. Anunoby sends it back. And they're able to recover. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. There's Brunson from deep.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Bucks. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The kick out to Town. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Now, granted, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Brunson goes in. Brunson on the move.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Here's Giannis. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Towns against Lillard. The kick out to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Here's Achua. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Brunson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard surveying the D. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper. Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
And it's Brunson missing. Bucks leading by 7. To Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Now, here's Lillard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Really left alone that time. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks.
And This is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's Milwaukee, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Knicks, White is out there with Hart. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Cordy in at the 4 spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Master Wright. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Hart the pass to Wright. Lets the 3 fly. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Hart.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Here's Trent. Knicks with the rebound. Hart with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Inside. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Connaughton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
He lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Right outside. From deep. Tucker can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 16. Trent kicks to Portis to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Takes a 3. Trent can't hit. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for New York. Here's Tucker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Tucker's got 9.
You know, when you're guarding Tucker, you've got to account for his jump shot. I mean, if you don't, he'll bite you.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Wright. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Down low. Pass to Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Tucker. He's got 9. Right outside. Lock at 6. Hart wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New York.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Trent up top. Defended by Hart. Portis sets the pick for Trent. Releases. Portis can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Hukporti. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Pat Connaughton is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. A new lineup here for the Bucks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And there's Jackson on the assist by Lillard. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Lopez penetrating.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Brunson against Jackson. Brunson scanning the floor. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Outside, Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Prince. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 16. Outside, Towns. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here's Brunson outside. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lillard, the kick out to Lopez, and the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Knicks trail by 16. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Lopez, a screen on Brunson. On the wing, Giannis. Back to Lillard, just 5 on the clock. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo from past the arc. Second chance effort. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Milwaukee.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Bucks foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. There's a screen by Achua. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lopez sets a screen for Jackson. Basket counts.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Lillard against Brunson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Giannis. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by New York. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
like scoring. We've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the 3.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Lillard. Count it.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Halliburton against Lillard. Pass to Nesmith. Knocks it down from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
You talk about Halliburton and his versatility. He can set up the play, or he can finish the play off.
And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Lillard with the ball. Halliburton picks him up.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. There's the drive. Got it. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
To the middle. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Halliburton outside. And here's Siakam for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Lillard outside. The shot. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. Yeah.
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
And Nesmith gets it to go. He's got 5. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Good soft hands there from Lopez, efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
Here's Halliburton. And he banks in the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard can't get it to go. And Walker's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Siakam outside. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish. And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Lillard on the take, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. He makes 1 or 2 that time. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
4 on the clock. Here's Prince. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim?
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Halliburton, pass to Nesmith. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
There's a screen by Turner. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, making it look easy, Halliburton.
Boy, Halliburton consistent with that shot.
Lillard up top, defended by Halliburton. The shot by Lillard, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Siakam, down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Lillard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo, out to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Offensive board. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Here's Halliburton. No good with a layup. The Bucks trail. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pure from 3-point range. Antetokounmpo's got 13. Well, Brent, we hear the term empty stats ever so often. What are your thoughts about that phrase?
BA, when you play such a long season, there are going to be nights where the game is not all that competitive. But we also know that throughout the course of long seasons, there are teams that are not going to be competitive. Still, those guys going out there on a nightly basis and putting up their numbers, getting those reps in, it means they're capable.
Here's Lopez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
How about Lopez inside showing some smooth, fluid moves?
Both good from the line that time. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Here's Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Halliburton on the wing, defended by Jackson. Siakam in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Low block shot. The bank shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Jackson from deep. The rebound by Turner.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Lillard against Halliburton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Jackson. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Lopez. Out to Lillard. Lopez, the screen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Lopez has the height in there to just go in and grab rebounds over the top of most people.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Pacers trail by 4. Walker, a screen on Jackson. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside. Here's Turner. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nembhard and Matherin, they're the wings. Topping out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepard in at the 1. That one's good. Sims. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 3-point game. Toppin outside. Pass to Nembhard for the tie. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Trent outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Toppin with a steal. Nembhard outside. For the lead. Bryant right side. Up top, Toppin. 6 to shoot. Up top, Nembhard. Into the lane. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Toppin, a big player that can see over the top of guys. That time a good decision.
Trent, the pass to Portis. And that one's good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. The drive by Nembhard. Up and in on the layup. Nembhard's got 7 points in the game. And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Indiana has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Pulls it in from the elbow. Connaughton can't hit. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Matherin. It's hauled in by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Sims can't get it to go. Indiana has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Nembhard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. 1:53 left in the third quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Sims. Down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Matherin. Here's Shepard. Toppin outside. Toppin, a screen on Connaughton. Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass. Nembhard's got 11 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Trent, the pass to Portis. And another miss by Milwaukee. Got a piece of it. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Bryant on the drive. Nembhard outside. Pass to Shepard. Clock at 6. Here's Matherin. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Trent, the pass to Kuzma. Now the Pacers on the move. Three-pointer Matherin connects from downtown. And it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
Trent, the pass to Portis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Portis got that shot off really quick.
Nembhard with it. He's got 11. Outside Matherin. Shoots over Connaughton. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He has 7.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Jackson. The Pacers pull it in. Outside Nesmith. Lillard pulls down the board. The Bucks trail. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Lopez can't hit. Outside Nesmith. Halliburton against Jackson. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Nice shot by Walker.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lillard against Halliburton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Outside Nesmith. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Siakam outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Lillard passes to Lopez. Out to Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Halliburton. Lillard can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Halliburton against Lillard. Oh, Lillard after getting bumped.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith, and he jams it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 2-point game. Turner, a screen on Jackson. Back to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Halliburton against Lillard. Here's Lopez. Tries again. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton. Over Jackson. Oh, off target. To the paint to take the lead. Antetokounmpo. Missed it. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Substitution on the court.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Three-pointer Mathurin. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the three, the small forward.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
The three, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Walker, and here's Turner. Siakam looking it over. Back to Turner. 6 to shoot. Walker. Stolen by Jackson. Here's the break. Back to Lillard. Oh, stolen by Turner. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Mathurin, a screen on Prince. Here's Halliburton, and he drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. From behind the arc. Lillard! What'd you expect?
Well, if you can't... here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. To take the lead, out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
Mathurin against Lillard. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Mathurin passes to Turner. Nails it from three. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Wow, Turner just going off, stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mathurin with a rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo covering. Mathurin with a steal. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And a huge shot from Mathurin. This guy has ice water in his veins.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Pass to Lillard. Jackson for three. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
On the wing, Matherin. Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch.
each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Walker in at the small forward. Now Brunson. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Walker. Anunoby, no good. Halliburton for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's the thing about Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
Brunson, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam's shot is off. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brunson scanning the floor. Good, nice job down low.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Brunson against Halliburton. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Achua, the pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap with young stars and positional fits for each side. Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And, boy, from range, look out.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And finished off by Halliburton.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
17-12.
Here's Halliburton. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 5.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Halliburton against Brunson. It's Turner, high post. No good that time. Knicks trail by 3. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Takes it off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
We've got Anunoby. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we play through the first minute here in the second. And it's good for two. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Anunoby, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Halliburton. That's his first miss in 9 shots from the field. Knicks trail by 4. Out to the wing. Achua finds Bridges. And Brunson has it in the corner. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Halliburton. A shake. He lays it in.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton's got 19 points. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Halliburton. Count that one.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And boy, if they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Towns kicks to Achua. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Towns, over Halliburton. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Towns.
Guys, that is what you call physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
And the basket is good. 24 points for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
But Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Out to Turner. Back to Halliburton. 59 seconds left in the first half. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Brunson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's the three. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Knicks trail by 6. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns, a screen on Siakam. Bridges finds Towns. Achua with it. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's Towns. Pass to Achua. Here's Bridges. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Bridges has this floater in the bag of tricks, and you've got to be able to pull it out at the appropriate time.
Halliburton outside. Shoots over Brunson. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Bryant is out there with Obi Toppin, and it's Shepard in at the point.
Well, just showing great agility in the pick and roll. Thomas Bryant just being decisive right now.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Dorsey plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana leading by 6. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hart the pass to Robinson. And stolen by Bryant. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
And it's Hart penetrating, and the layup is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Nembhard the pass to Toppin. Bryant has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers.
Well, you let Thomas Bryant get set for that shot. He's able to make it without hesitation.
Hart, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Going inside, and Toppin throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Pass to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Now, here's Tucker. Toppin covering. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Tucker. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Indiana leading by 13. Shoots the three. Gordy grabs the rebound. New York shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Robinson misses. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
What a smart pass by Obi Toppin. He does not let that opportunity pass him by.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Toppin. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Hart. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Now Toppin. He's got 12. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Neesmith finds Walker. Halliburton outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Indiana holding a big 18-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Out to Brunson. Pass to Achua. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. The tray. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 21. Takes the 3. And it's Jalen Brunson with the 3.
Boy, the ability to stop on the dime and rise and fire. Jalen Brunson, that is outstanding.
39.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Turner with a screen on Brunson. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. And a wide-open look for Walker. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Three-point goal.
Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Halliburton against Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Neesmith can't get it to go. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Anunoby outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
New York.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 32 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the 3. Kept alive. Bridges up top. Covered by Siakam. 3 on the clock. Tries again. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Brunson outside. Beyond the arc. Pacers with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Neesmith. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Halliburton. Now Turner. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. This one for 3. Trains the three-pointer. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam for 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Brunson against Halliburton. And here's Brunson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know,
sports. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we got two bigs who can each take over a game. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Now the Bucks with it. Jackson, pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Out to Lillard from the arc. On target from range.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
4 on the clock. Lobs it up. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Lillard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
5 on the clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Jackson, pass to Prince. Takes a 3. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Prince. Lopez, the screen on Brunson. Prince with the bucket.
Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Bridges passes to Towns. The rebound by the Bucks.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
You can't give Giannis a good look from 3. He's really improved that part of his game.
Brunson with it, and Lopez picks him up. Deflects the pass. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Lillard. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Whoa. You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jackson left side. Lillard outside. Back to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. They get it back. Goes back up. And the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that stick-to-itiveness not to give up on that play. Giannis never giving in or giving up.
Towns can't get it to go. The Bucks leading by 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Prince. Back to Jackson. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inside, here's Prince. Screen by Antetokounmpo, and the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
Yeah, I agree, and you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Bucks on top, up 10. After this... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Here's Brunson outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Lillard finds Prince. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
And it's Brunson again missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Lillard. Towns with a rebound. Knicks trail by 17. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Puts the move on. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And there's a nice rhythm to Brunson's game. I mean, you see it in the pull-up.
26-12.
Lillard looking around. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Jackson. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
A new lineup here for New York. Count the basket.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Lillard, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
The basket, the bump, and the foul. What a play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Lets it go. Right with the bucket.
Boy, that is textbook fundamentals there. The mechanics, very solid. Serving right well on that shot.
Portis' screen. Trent from long range. First shot won't go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wright against Connaughton. Fires the three, and it's Wright with the three. Wright's got 5.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Knicks foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Fifth team foul.
That's good from Trent.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And so he makes both from the line. Milwaukee leading by 15. And it's Trent penetrating out to the right wing. Sims, the pass to Trent. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Wright finds Robinson. New York again can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 5 points in the game. And for the Knicks, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Connaughton's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Wright against Connaughton. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Wright's got 7 points.
To me, that's just good basketball. I don't care what the analytics say. There's still value in the mid-range game, and Wright showed you right there.
Trent's shot is off. Wright outside. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Milwaukee out in front, running away with. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Taking a look at the Bucks. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Gary Trent is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Trent for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league. and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Counted from distance.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Towns finds Brunson. Towns is screen on Trent. Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. He's perfect from the line this time. Milwaukee leading by 18. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Lillard passes to Lopez. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lopez has got 6.
Head up, scanning the floor, surveying the situation. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Excellent point guard play.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Launches it. Shot's no good. Made 4, he's missed 4 now. Knicks trail by 20. Down low. Here's Towns. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 5.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my goodness! Anything in the bag on that one.
Yeah!
Bring it home. Send it in. Throw it down.
The rebound by Jackson. The Bucks leading by 20. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. New York making a switch here.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Lillard outside.
Mitchell Robinson. Ariel Hawkins.
Pass to Lopez.
Right.
There's the triple. Right with the board. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Nails it from 3.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
52-35.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Right on the right side. Pass to Okporty. Here's Tucker. Here's Okporty. Now here's Wright. Defended by Jackson. Count it. Wright's got 12 points.
Wright has a lot of ways to score the basketball at the rim. He's a creative finisher, whether it's a scoop shot, a reverse, or a floater. His toolkit is full and tight.
Knocks down the triple.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately, they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
It's Wright on the wing. Defended by Jackson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Hart from long range. And no good. The Bucks leading by 20. Lillard double team. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, swiped away. Antetokounmpo against Wright. Here's Okporty. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw misses. A different look for Milwaukee.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Offensive rebound. Portis outside. It's stolen away. Right outside with 2 seconds left. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Josh Hart is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Tuck Forty in at the power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Second chance shot. The shot by Forty, no good. Milwaukee leading by 20. On the wing, Kuzma. 3-pointer. The shot off that time. The Knicks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Wright from the arc. Pass to Tucker from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Bucks win 59-42.
Trent against Hart. To the inside. Here's Connaughton. Out to Portis. Here's Sims. Now Kuzma. Checked by Tucker. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And here's Wright from the arc. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Right with the ball. And Connaughton picks him up defensively. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Hey, we know DeLon Wright has a terrific all-around game, but tonight it's been all about his scoring.
Trent from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wright. Milwaukee with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Portis outside. Out to the right wing. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. He realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
They've been pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Kuzma. Jackson, he's checked in for Connaughton. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Trent. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be foul number 5 on him. Achua with a steal. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Lillard outside.
61-49. 2 minutes remaining.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. That shot off. The Bucks leading by 14. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
OG Anunoby at the line. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. This one for three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Jackson against Anunoby. Towns outside. And he gets the bucket.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Damian Lillard.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Anunoby. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Here's Milwaukee. The lead is 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Towns with a rebound. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Anunoby. From outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this, Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.